Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 tournament battle. This is round 3 out of 5 of the Mithridatic Wars tournament. This one will be a paired match. I have Pontic 110 against Roman 105 against Cliocles. So we're getting to people I know. Cliocles is a top tier Fog player. So, not that I was playing recklessly before, but I have to act with a special caution now. So like I said, Cliocles is a top player. It's going to be difficult. The upside, if we lose, is that we'll have an easier round 4. So, late Roman Republic, decent light infantry line, pretty good medium foot line. Standard Thracians and Theophoroi, but also Scutari impact foot. That's scary. Then for heavy foot, it's got the mediocre legionaries, sure, but also superior armored impact foot and elite armored impact foot. Now these are both very expensive, but they are very good. Heavy artillery, which will be a counter to my cavalry superiority, as are the elephants. A okay cavalry line otherwise, light spear cavalry. So counter that, we've maxed on light foot. This is mainly to pressure elephants, cavalry, and lights. They're maybe Scutari too. They're not going to be very effective against armored legionaries. For a main battle line, we have pikemen. Even they're going to struggle against elite units. Cataphracts can kind of zone legionaries out and bounce them. Armor should help in melee too if his artillery doesn't disrupt us. Lancers and Iranian cavalry try to do a flank threat and be annoying. A somewhat refused flank here. Medium foot to hold the rough. Cavalry, light cavalry, again, to be irritating. Because his units are expensive, or at least potentially, if he goes more than 4 units into legionaries, we should have a more numerous army. And that is kind of our only hope here. Okay, we're both feeling mutual dread here. Let's see that force comp and deployment, or what we can't see of it. Might be a bit concealed by the woods. Full skirmishers. Scutari to the rough. Okay. The minimum for expensive legionaries, filling up the line otherwise with mediocre and raw legionaries and medium foot. Alright. Well, let's close up our line a bit. See what we can do. Now, if these go around here, we might have some trouble. Do I care? Not really. Let's have our light horse prepared to be irritating without overcommitting. Okay. Good. And we could try to deploy heavies here. Or we could turn them and push them this way. Decisions. I think, you can go there. That's the core of my heavy force. Does it go here or here? I guess it depends on which way he goes. So with that in mind, they're gonna turn 45 degrees so I can decide later. Well, no, yeah, stick to our guns here. Next turn, where are you going? Straight in. That means that instead of fighting this, it might be wiser to give way and circle so that I can get my line straightened out instead of trying to contest this while he has more men piling in. Yeah, so I'm not going to fight that head on. Prepare to give ground. Then let's bring pikemen, cataphracts to the left, but keep this heavy wing functional. Something's lurking in there, I think. So we'll stay out of range. Something like that for now. Kind of depends on how he spreads out. He might have more units. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. 612. 14 infantry, including the elephants. I suppose to 9. So we're going to have to use that skirmishing advantage. Play for time and hope that our cavalry can do something. May have gone too heavy on the force comp. We'll see. Next turn. Yeah, we might just have to yield that ground. Okay. So let's draw. Draw. Maybe we want a couple units facing the rough that are mediums, but overall, I think not necessary. Let's see. There, turn that way. And let's keep one pike phalanx back on this side. Lancers are going to have to look out for those elephants. Remain out of close bow shot, which is the important thing. Okay. Do we take a look here? Sure. I could have done the cheese thing and undo and then kept looking, but we're not going to do that. Okay. And we circle. What do we got? Armored cavalry. Okay, makes sense. I'm trying to figure out where the line should be. So if they're going like there, then maybe we end up having, let's see, Durioforoi and Imitation Legionaries on the end. Like heavies here, mediums on the end as well. And maybe one more medium shift over. We'll see. Next turn. We need to start to lurk back here and be generally irritating. Sure, use some arrows, doesn't matter. I mainly use light cavalry for melee work anyway. Okay, so now the important thing is figuring out what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. Shift. Yeah, cataphracts over to fight legionaries. Then you stay facing this situation. It's all kind of a mess. I really have to get this sorted out. Right, they can go into the marsh. Shift over, stand your ground. Okay, these forests are clear. So we need to get ready to fight cavalry, while also not getting hammered by an elephant. It's going to be a delicate dance. Kind of a mess. Next turn. Our cataphracts are pretty much the only units we have that can reliably take on the legionaries head on. Okay, what the hell am I doing here? You shift over and get over, back. Great. You're ready to fall back. We need to keep doing what we can to harass on this side. Probably mess with this cavalry would be the best use of these units. There. Maybe Thuriofroi, the line guides. Something like that. Next turn. Okay, that could be problematic. We'll see, we'll see. Ooh, hitting the Falksmen. Rude. They're unarmored, so pretty damn squishy. Okay, why don't we send our greetings here? Okay. And prepare to join the skirmishing. You get the hell out of the way. Forward. Loose. Pull back. Forward. What am I doing? I don't know. Something like that. This is a bit alarming for our little force of cavalry here. There, that gives us space to evade. Okay. Then we can start taking pot shots. And, I mean, why not? They're raw, they could drop cohesion. Nope. And prepare to support. Shift over. Something like that. Next turn. Rude. Can E1 volley to the face. Okay, and let's see, shift over. Unfortunate. At the cost of my skirmishers, I'm trying to get some casualties downrange on his non-lights. Okay. Could zone them out right away. Would it bring elephants towards us, though? Could be worth it. Turn. And turn. This unit, left or right, I now just have to decide. But I don't think I should decide. I think I have to hedge still, based on whether these come out or these come out sooner. Alright. Turn. Let's see what we got. The cataphracts can kind of shrug that off, so I'm not super concerned. Okay, that's not bad either. This is a little awkward, but I think we should be able to counter it. Or at least chase him down. Maybe they can chase after. Okay, elephants. We'll need to see if we can disrupt them. We'll probably want to command up here and then counter. So if they ride off, then let's see. Let's see, without getting too committed, why don't we go like that? And, or, they'll come back though, right? So why don't we go here and stay on them. You, no, you, damn it. Alright, so we're gonna have to shift over to get a commander on there and zone out those elephants, then go on casualties. It would be ideal if we could force a check, but that's probably not going to happen. Now that's open ground, so if we push, they evade, and then we should, good, follow through. That works for me. Keep them zoned out. You keep that unit off of us. Zistoforoi can act as a blocking unit here. And shove off these lights. Held firm. Typical. Let's see. No. So, this is a mess, but we don't really have to confront it yet. We do need to be ready to plug any gaps that do open up. Let's see. We could charge, but I'm afraid we'd follow up into a bad place, so we're not going to. We're going to lose probably all three of these lights. Fallback is actually pretty nice. We can see if we can goad him into a push forward. Okay. We have our Falksmen here. Again, we can push, and then we get shot up, so I'm not really interested in doing so yet. I think we need to play it slow and steady, and basically hold our ground for the moment. Next turn. Okay, so we're going to try to fight here, hold here. The question is how to get that done. Step 1. I don't think it's possible to force a drop on the elephants, no matter what we do. So, with that in mind, good. Tanked that impact just fine. Okay, next up, we could shove them, or try with the cavalry. Almost had it. Okay, so you maybe. Are they out of command and control? They're not at the moment. Okay. So we need to be ready to intervene. Good. Shove them off. They attempt evasion. No dice. Okay. That said, we can now push and push. We need to use lights to try to take care of this cavalry. Keep it off us. Shove off these slingers a bit. So then Mithridatic can come out. This is kind of a problem, but I guess we're going to have to use him in the open, so he's going to flank here. What do we do with this unit? Keep shooting at these Thracians? Or... that is a rough ground. Come out and help against the armored cavalry. Let's see, raw legionaries. I move here to threaten a drop, then the raw legionaries charge and the armored cavalry threatens a flank, so we can't do that. What we could do is attempt impact there. Who's your commander? Yeah. Okay. You know what? Riddle them. More missiles. And inch forward with the Mithridatic. These pikemen are gonna hang back for a minute. Might even need them to slip around that way. We'll see. Don't love that. If we go here, I don't love this either, but that's what it is. Now we could charge and bounce. What would be the point, though? I guess then we could engage this unit with the second unit of cataphracts. See what happens. Next turn. Okay, cover them, and I actually want, let's see. God damn it. Okay, let's see. Can we do this? Stand cavalry unit. You're gonna need to try to charge them. Need to cover. You can't hit that unit. I might need to waste time covering here as well. And eventually what we'll need to do is charge them with the light javelin horse to eliminate the threat. You threaten a drop on the elephants. You prepare to bounce them off. Go for a break. Good. Okay. Pepper them with shot. Now what we could do, that's alright. Firm and push back, okay. Held firm. This might get bounced. Nope, not yet. Charge. Okay, that's fine. They are not low, unfortunately, so let's see if we can do some damage. We can. Good. Thurio probably best to wait. Could always threaten to move into a flanking position without quite exposing ourselves, so. Okay, in the balance, this cavalry is extremely irritating because I've had to not use two of my most powerful units in response. But hopefully next turn I can get them pinned into a melee with light cavalry and fend off the threat and get my pikemen into action. Clycles is encouraging me, very kind of him. Let's see what he's talking about then. What I really want to clean up is that cavalry unit. I mean, that's annoying, but not really a big deal. They're screwed. Yep. Oh, that is nice. Hold firm. I really wanted that light archer. Come on, how about it? No. Fragged. Should be able to bounce off there. Now he's going to try to use it to set up a flank. Good. But I wouldn't go so far as saying that it cleans things up for me. Yeah, he sees what's coming there. But we could actually... I don't think I have a way... I might have a way to box him in. Do I, if you move there, you move there, and you move there? Or... No, I don't think I do have a way, unfortunately. Too bad. Why don't you start pushing around? Force auto drop. Get out of the way. Threaten a flank so the legionaries have to come in. Shove these off. That works too. Okay, so do we see if they fail to evade, or do we just stand here and pick them to death in a turn or two? I think I'm just not sure what would happen. Let's take the path of safety, prudence, moral weakness, you know. Okay, so this does mean that we're on a clock here. You could charge and then move it to a flanking position. So, but if he does that, and then they go there, right. Okay, well, we'll have to think carefully about how to proceed there. I could actually go for that. I'm just not really that interested in fighting here, to be honest. Just is not important, so go help deal with that situation. Be irritating. Whatever. This is Subgeneral for that command. Too far away now. Force a break and see what happens. Disrupt. And double drop. Let's zone them out. Otherwise, if we bounce, he could charge. Held firm. These Trioforo are gonna get they're gonna get rocked. It's gonna be bad. Is there anything I could do to save them? I mean, I could move them into a position where they'll get flanked, but I guess they're gonna get flanked anyway. Charge, move into a flanking position as opposed to move here, then pinned and charged and flanked. So with that in mind, let's see if we can avoid contact for one more turn. And here, probably do want to just stay back because of the threat of these two impact foot units. Other possibilities that he goes here, and then you would cover with that unit. There's too many possibilities, and I think ultimately we're going to have to accept that we're going to lose more Trioforo, and that is what it is. So I wasn't feeling super optimistic, but Quai says, went from an even fight to total collapse in 2 turns. Reminder, never take elephants if outnumbered by skirmishers, especially a light horse. Outflanking with a light horse forced me to commit my elephant too early. Okay, I mean 21 is very nice, but is it total collapse yet? Curious. I mean, that's a little awkward. Okay. Yeah, I think... Ugh, total collapse might be an exaggeration. Good. Force an auto drop. See if they break. Fine, see if we follow up. Not quite. Zone them out. Keep moving. Not really sure where. Who's your commander? Yeah, all the way over there. Well, this is awkward. We're gonna get some Thurio smushed, basically. Let's, in turn, smush some Scutari. Actually, this is still dangerous, to be honest. Alright. Now we have all these light units and not much to do with them. Guess we move over here, see what we can do. Apply some pressure. And threaten drops. Yeah, that's the thing to do for sure. Turn. Well, even if we get pushed back, that's okay. So face them. And yeah, we're gonna try to get missile fire on this cavalry. So it's looking up, but not sure how up it's looking. We could lose a unit or two next turn, and that could mess things up for us. Next turn, Clacles is feeling irritated with himself for losing the battle by losing all his trash units and not getting his heavies properly involved. We'll see. I do need another 3%. And I don't have an immediate source of that. If we break here, that would be very sad for me. Good Volksman, superior. So we evade off. That gives him a bit of route percent. The Thurios are probably going to frag or disrupt. Disrupt on that one. If we fell back, that would have been more amusing. No luck. Alright, Scutari can't really handle that. And disrupt on that one. Still, neither of those lead to breaks, and we do have a roll-up available to us here now. Good. I mean, it's not that important, but take it. We're back already. We had a 5% chance of an immediate return, so that was good luck. Why don't we see if these double drop? No, they hold. Okay, let's hit the mediocre Roman legionaries for a frag. Thurio can just hold. That's fine. We'll wheel these pikes about. Get an auto drop. Fragged. Force another check. But that is not quite a win. Okay. It's all low ammo, so not really a big deal for him. Okay, shift over. And over. Force a check. Break to 39. So, unfortunately, held firm, so we're gonna fall apart a bit now. Damn. Alright, so we slog on, and it's not the most decisive win. Alright, Clyclays is giving me the GG, so let's see what's actually happening here. Rally the elephants. Interesting. Alright, any drops? No, good. Yeah, that neutralizes their lance impact. Interesting. Break to 39 again. Keeping them from rallying makes sense. We'll just bounce there, it's not a huge deal. Held firm. Break to 44. That's probably match. And then it's my turn to rally, so that is definitely game. There it is. So, we each win as Pontic. Yeah, he did good getting behind me. It's difficult, and I was forced to throw away some medium foot fighting the legionaries, but ultimately he was able to get good matchups against the pikemen, and that hurt him. The elephants were forced into contact against the pikes. I mean, they've rallied, but, you know, they weren't a threat to my cataphracts as a result. So, yeah, interesting that we both lost as the Romans. Legionaries are good, but they're just very expensive, and they can be neutralized by the cataphracts. You can't really beat them easily, but they can bog them down. And that's kind of what the Pontic player needs to do. So, having traded, we are both out of the running for first place, but maybe we can get pretty high on the list anyway. So, good game to Clyclays as always. Till next time.